Let's find out if these numbers are divisible by 8. For that, we have to look at the last 3 digits. If the last 3 digit is divisible by 8, then the number is divisible by 8. Well, divisibility by 8 means that you can divide it by 2 3 times. So 423 divided by 2 would be 212. That divided by 2 would be 106. And 106 divided by 2 would be 53. So it is divisible by 8. Let's look at this number. Well, the last 3 digits is 008, which is 8, and 8 is divisible by 8. And let's look at this number. The last 3 digit is 500. 500 divided by 2 is 250. 250 divided by 2 is 125, and that is not divisible by 2. So this whole number is not divisible. To prove this rule, let's make a number with n digits. A1, A2, A3, up to AN. Let's write the place values. A1 plus A2 times 10 plus A3 times 100 plus A4 times 1000, because it's the thousands place, and A5 times 10,000. And it goes like that. So when we look at here, what we said is that if you can divide it with 2 3 times, then it's divisible by 8. So if we divide 100 with 2, it would be 50, and then if we divide that with if we divide 100 by 2, it would be 50, and if we divide that with 2, it would be 25, and that's not divisible by 2, so 100 is not divisible by 8. However, when we look at 1000, we can divide it to 500, we can divide it to 250, and then 125. So you can divide it 3 times, which means that it is divisible by 8. So this is divisible by 8, and that's also divisible by 8, and so is the rest of the numbers. So this whole part, if you add them, so if you add a number divisible by 8 to a number that is divisible by 8, it will also be divisible by 8. So this whole part is multiple of 8, which leaves us with this part, last 3 digits. So let's say that this part is also divisible by 8. It would mean that AT plus AK would give us a number that is also divisible by 8, which means that we only need to look at the last 3 digits. We know that this part is certainly divisible by 8. So therefore, A1 plus A2 times 10 plus A3 times 100, which also means A3, A2, and A1. If this part is a multiple of 8, then the whole number is multiple of 8.